Did you know that as a business leader, mastering your employee review and development discussions is crucial for fostering growth and strengthening your team? In fact, it could make or break your business. For some people, it doesn't really connect. It sounds really crazy because many people might be thinking, well, as far as operations are doing well, the business is doing well, we're fine. Who cares about those boring conversations? you know, while operations and sales and whatever you're doing, it's fine and the business is going on well, having effective employee conversation through proper communication supersedes both operations and whatever you are doing. Communication, proper communication with employees supersedes all of that. And that is why I'm going to share with you three secrets that you can actually use to transform your employee review and development discussions into powerful tools so that you can actually grow your team, grow your business, and really not be afraid of losing your team. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, in case you're meeting me for the first time. And I am a public speaker, a certified leadership coach, facilitator, and trainer. And for almost 20 years, I have helped business leaders to grow their businesses through better and effective communication. So, what is that thing, that secret that I want to share with you today that can help you to ensure that your conversations are impactful and engaging? Well, the answer lies in the energy that you invest. Energy is everything. When it comes to conversation, employee conversation, energy is everything. So I've got three tips that would elevate these discussions, these meetings, with strategies that would help you to prioritize connection, clarity, and effective communication. It's really, really important because these will transform your approach and drive meaningful development within your team. Now, if you're ready, let's go. Let's look at the first secret, the strategy that's going to help you. The first one is take the initiative. Go first. Whenever you're having these conversations with your employees, take the initiative. The idea here is that as a leader, you should be the one to start the conversation. Don't wait for your team members to share first. Create a welcoming space for them to open up. And there was once that I worked with a particular organization with a manager who would always initiate feedback discussions by sharing something positive that he had noticed about his team members. The truth is, leaders go first, not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. This is important because that simple act of taking initiative, in the case of this manager that I'm just telling you about, helped to break the ice and allow the employees, all of us, to feel more comfortable and engaging. The second secret is be prepared and clear. Sometimes, as managers, we can be so engulfed in the everyday workings and strategies and the everyday functional stuff, but not focused on the conversation that we want to have with the employee. The main thing to understand here is that preparation is key for creating meaningful dialogue. One of the best communicators I have ever worked with always spent time understanding her team's needs before any discussion. And she would often say that clarity shows that you really do care. When you communicate with clarity, it means you really care. And for that to happen, advanced preparation is really important. By knowing their strengths and their challenges ahead of time would help you to tailor feedback. In this case, it helped this manager to tailor feedback in a way that felt specific and actionable instead of going round and round in conversations that are headless and pointless. What this means, so this is important because when your team sees that you prepare in advance, that you've done your homework before the meeting, it strengthens the trust and that they have for you and makes your feedback even more impactful. And they're ready to apply whatever recommendation you probably give or whatever you both come together, co-create as it were. What's the third secret? The third secret is be patient and adapt to their pace. What you need to understand as a team leader, manager, a director, or a business owner is that not everyone develops at the same pace, not everyone at the same speed. I remember one of the employee conversations or discussions that I had with a high potential employee. But then I observed back then that she seemed hesitant to take more responsibility. So instead of pushing her, I slowed down the conversation. And the business I used to work with, I slowed down the conversation and gave her time to express her concerns. People have a lot they go through, that they're going through, that they're dealing with. And so the ability to listen attentively, listen actively, really places you in a place to understand what they're going through and be willing to help them. And so be patient and adapt to their pace. It reminded me at that point in time, and I still take that lesson home with me, that as a manager, sometimes the best progress is made by moving at someone else's speed. Patience helps you to build lasting connections. If you don't connect, communication falls flat. This is key because some team members may be eager to advance fast, they want to just go on, while others are happy where they are, don't want to take more responsibilities, they just don't want to go that way, the pace at which you would have probably loved them to go. And so paying attention to their paces helps you to figure out what really works for them, and this will help you to align your conversation when you discuss with them. So here's the thing I need you to take home with you. If you want to increase your team's confidence in you, then you must pay attention to how you communicate with them. You must listen actively to pick up their pace, to understand their pace, and prepare in advance to communicate with empathy. Take the initiative to share first, to break the ice so that they are willing to come out and work with you and have this conversation with you. In all of this, the power of public speaking and communication is useful, not just on the stages. When people think it's just about the stages, no, but everywhere at work, in the family, your relationship, even in this case where you're having employee discussions. It is actually good practice to communicate with clarity and empathy. And I recommend that you ask for feedback from your team as to what they feel, how they feel about your communication style. If you have to do it anonymously, that's fine, but the feedback would really help you. I recommend you really do that. If you want to increase your authority as a business owner, as a senior executive, as a team lead, as a manager, to grow your business, get more sales, check the description below. You would find resources that I've created to help you to achieve this. Can I ask you permission to ask you to kindly like this video? Please share the video with someone within your team, your network that you think might benefit from this. And also please subscribe to this channel if you feel moved. Why is this important? It's important to us because we need your help to grow this channel. Could you do that for us, please? Thank you very much.